Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets. Between these two, we'll see next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, Michael Conforto. He will lead this one off today. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Once again, a 3-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Eaton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now batting, Todd Frazier. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets leave them loaded, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-1. Ball swung on and hits to Cabrera at second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
And now Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Base hit, and the Nats are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for New York, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is in there.
Batting ninth, catcher, Jacob DeGrom.
The pitcher, Jacob DeGrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Strasburg with a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Reyes leads off first with one away. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up.
Set to deal on 2-2. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Conforto moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never attempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is knocked down on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Batting seventh, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Striding in now for the Nats, Miguel Montero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, one man out. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Strasburg.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A base hit in his first trip. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Now the 3-2 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just...
Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cabrera on second. Cespedes at first with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in on it is Eaton. He can't get to it. This one's down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Kendrick back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Jose Reyes. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is eaten. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another chance. Jacob deGrom, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Gonzalez at second. Plawecki at first. 2 out in the inning. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Hit to first. Gonzalez has got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Conforto behind, the ball and 2 strikes.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Stepping in now as Drupal Cabrera. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that misses. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Curveball that time, not even close. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 53, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Strasburg on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. In now, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. In now, Miguel Montero. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is under it. 2 down. Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Matt Adams.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Had a runner on, so I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Adams over at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Frazier over to his left, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Joaquin Benoit takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Plawecki. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob DeGrom. He went down on strikes last time up. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now the payoff pitch home is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman, Howie.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready on remain 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. This is skied into short left center. Taylor calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Enny Romero will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Matt Reynolds is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Second base and batting in the 8th spot. Number 19.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets lead 1. They're up 3-2. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike game, especially this late. Getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2 is low and outside for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Sent on the ground out to second. Reynolds fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis d'Arnaud will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Adam Eaton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Eaton on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 3-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down. Ready to take his hacks again. Bryce Harper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a big moment here, and standing in, Ryan Zimmerman, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Matson will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Brian Goodwin is also into the ball game now as he'll take over the 5 spot in the lineup.
Number 8.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Darno.
Next up from New York, Travis Darno. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. Darno is off at first with 2 away. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing further in the ninth for the Mets. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail it here 3-2. Jerry Familia enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead it off against Jerry Familia, who'll try to close the door in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Trey Turner.
Striding in once again, Trey Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. One and one, here it is. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Familia, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Too high, ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Montero. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Conforto waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Wilmer Difo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Wilmer Difo.
Last strike now for the Nats. swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Mets led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Jerry Familia closes the door for the save, his fourth of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York.